I think I'm live. I think it's up and running. It's up and running. What's going on, everyone? Let's see what we got here. We got All Things Country. Welcome. David Dandran. Welcome. Gail. Welcome. Careless Whispers. Welcome. Heath Doty's Adventures. Welcome. All right, guys. You guys ready to do some cleanups or what? I got two cleanups to do. I got separate cleanups for Saturday and Sunday because Sunday's live stream gold that gets donated. Saturday was not live stream gold. So, what do you guys want to see first? You want to see the biggest cleanup, or
it's hard to believe that Mint Mobile can get
oh my goodness,
but really all it takes.
Should have turned the volume down on my tablet. Okay, you want to see the biggest cleanup, or you want to see the second biggest cleanup? Because I think they're both decent cleanups, but one of them's significantly better than the other. All right. First, I got mail. So let's take a look at this mail really quick. Somebody said, "Hey, Joe Moore, what's going on? Welcome, welcome." But I got better cover up the other person's. Okay, yeah, we don't want to show anybody's shipping information. But I got this package here, and let's go ahead and go through it here. This package comes to me courtesy of Megadog 555. And check this out. Megadog 555 sent me a bag of pay dirt. It says 0.25 on it. So check that out. I could do that in the live stream after we do our two cleanups. We'll just see how it goes, but I could probably make a separate little review video of this. So thank you very, very much for that. And there's more stuff in the package that I got as well. And let's see what other wonderful gift I got. I got a shirt here. And what's that say here? Tournament Lakeshore of Beer. Tournament of Beers Lakeshore. Blue Canadian. All right, so I don't know if Megadog is from Canada or what, but appreciate the nice bright red shirt. I'll have to bust that out really soon. Let me set that aside. There's more. There is more in the mail. A Megadog 555 pay dirt snuffer bottle. Nice. And there's some, oh, look at that. He put the lid down inside it. That way you don't lose it. Nice. Okay, and what else we got? We got Megadog sticker. And we got Megadog sticker. Take your choice, round or square. He's from Rochester, New York. Awesome. Hey, wait, we got new people in the chat. I missed it. We got Charlie from AU Guys Prospecting. We got Stony Creek Spark Chaser in the house. Dylan's here now too. All right. James Crisp, Outdoor Wally in the house. Corey Crawford in the house. I know who you are, Corey Crawford. I know who you are. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you, buddy. And we got one other thing in our mail, and that is cha-chink, a little copper bar. And it says 5 gram. Fine copper 999. 999. So thank you so much. Hey, Broke Prospector, what's going on? We're going to clean that gold right now. We got Joseph in the house too. Man, we got the whole crew in the house. We got 22 people here ready to see some gold. I don't know. Should we end? Nobody answered my question, did they? Do you want to see the biggest cleanup first or the second biggest cleanup? What should we do first? The live stream cleanup or the sluicing cleanup? First person to answer the question. Second biggest first. Gail answered the question first. So first things first, we're going to clean the cons from the live stream. So it's going to be pretty decent. Let me grab those. Save the best for last. Dylan says, okay. Both of them at the same time? Nah. One of them's my gold that I get to keep. So I'm keeping the gold from one of them. The other one, not happening. Okay, we got all kinds of people. Gail won something. Nice. Charlie's right. Second biggest. Yep, there's the consensus there. All right, so let me go ahead and let me check this camera angle down here. Oh, let me turn on my light as well. Got to shed some light on this situation real quick. Let's see here. That'll be helpful. And boom. All right, so we got a little extra light. Hey, I think everybody can see quite well there. Step one is going to be classification. We're going to use a 20 mesh today, and that's it. So we got most of our gold is really small, as you guys know, at Yahuwah. So Ellen, Georgia, mostly it's like that. Okay, let me make sure we get it all cleaned out. We don't want to leave anything in there. We don't want to leave any gold in there. We don't want to sell ourselves short. So there we go. All right. Okay, look at that. All right. Not that much plus 20, is there? But just in case, let's go ahead and check the plus 20 out first. Let me grab my other 15-inch pan. It is conveniently sized for this classifier. All right. And we'll flip it over. And splash it out. Try to get everything out. Any pickers are stuck in the screen. Got to get them out of here. Okay, let's see if I can answer some questions here. Joseph is acting up. What are you doing, Joseph? You better quit. Better quit acting up, or Careless is going to snooze you. She will snooze you real quick. All right, so let's see here. I think you guys can see just fine. We're just going to do a quick rough check. Tons of kyanite. Look at these chunkies. Let's see. And it looks like there is 0 gold as expected. If there was a picker, I would have seen it in the box. Or no, in my pan at the creek. We would have seen it if there was a picker. So that's cool. Cool with me. I'm gonna probably need this pan again, so I'm gonna put that stuff back in the bucket. And set the bucket aside. Next, here we've got our minus 20. So let's see how much it is. Is it enough to set up the box? I think so. Let's go ahead and set up the sluice box to run the minus 20. There you go, it's not too bad. All right, let's see. Hopefully the camera angle's good for the sluice. But here it comes. The sluice to the rescue. Sluice box to the rescue. All right, look at that. How's that camera angle right there? That's looking pretty good. You can see the light right there. You'll be able to see the gold right there. That's looking good. All right, so let me fire this thing up. Let me fire it up. I think we can even improve the light even better. I can angle it up like that. Oh, look at that. Because it's going to be cool if we can see on camera the gold kind of sticking here. Call this our little indicator area. Look at the black sand in there. Oh yeah, we got tons and tons of black sand around here in Georgia. But let me stop the jaw jacking a little bit and plug this thing in and fire it up. Let's see what we got. It's probably not level. Looks like I probably got bubbles. With Dream Mat, one thing, micro Dream Mat magic. Yeah, you got to just kind of, I mean, the bubbles will probably work themselves out. But just for the heck of it, we'll use a little toothbrush here, get the bubbles out. That way the black sand can sink down in those holes. Looking good. So I already put some jet dry in the water, so we don't need to do that. The purpose of jet dry, most of y'all are familiar with gold prospecting, or at least do pay dirt and stuff. And so that prevents small pieces of gold from floating on the surface tension. But here we go. Let's see, what's our voltage on? 5.89. So we'll just start with 1 scoop. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let's see if that's too slow or too fast. I'm kind of thinking too slow, but let's see how it cleans out. Actually, that looks about right. That looks about right to me. Anybody in the comments? Where did I get my cleanup sluice, Joe? I got it at the Cresson Gold Mine in Dahlonega, Georgia, but I don't know if they sell these anymore. They were kind of a limited edition from Mining Magnets. I'm not sure if he's going to get back into it or not. So, where's all my Dream Mat experts? It's moving good, says David Danduran. Cool. Cool. Not cleaning out too slow, not cleaning out too fast. We got super fine gold. So, oh dang it! You know what I just did? Like a silly person, I forgot to put this down below. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna solve that problem right now. Right now. Okay, so we're catching our tailings. So we missed a few scoops, but that's all right. We're catching our tailings so we can catch our check our capture rate. Antares, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Periodically, you know, I can kind of say, hey, what's up? I'm still here. Don't worry. And then go back down. There you go. Alrighty. Trying to read the chat, but it's kind of hard. What's a rookie mistake? A rookie mistake is not having my catch pan down. Yes, sir. That probably is a rookie mistake, huh? All right. Let's see here. Looking good. Looking good. Rogue Prospector smashed it. You like the smash button? Everybody needs to like the smash button. Alright. Once again, my chat's freezing up. I don't know why it does that. Steven, America's Backyard Gold episode 2 was on again last night. Awesome. Hey, I was on TV again, huh? That's cool. That's cool. It's a rerun. So it must be doing good. If they're playing reruns, I never heard about the ratings on whether it did good or not. Poco, what's going on? You like the live streams? Yeah, I figure for the cleanups, you get a better picture with the widescreen, so we might not get as many viewers on the widescreen live, but I think it's better for cleanups. Plus, cleanups more kind of an intimate setting anyway. Nearly 20 years, and you forget a catch pan once in a while. Yeah. It was definitely a rookie mistake, huh? But I caught it early and corrected it, so that's all that matters. I'm not seeing any gold in the box at this exact moment. What show and channel is this? Oh, Broke Prospector. The Discovery Channel, there was a show called America's Backyard Gold. And I was on episode 2. Episode 2, there's gold, and then our Georgia Hills. And I got to dig with Dave Turn from Gold Rush. Dozer Dave. And it was an amazing experience. And I got my little 15 minutes of fame on the Discovery Channel. On the Discovery Channel. Alright, so I'm going to let it clear out for a second. See if any gold starts to pop up. I think I see one little piece up there, a little tiny piece. But that's about it at the current moment. Still got a ways to go though. Kind of let it clean out completely. Gail says she beat everyone at the keyboard to say do the second best. Yes, she did. Yep. Gail won the race to that. So I like the idea of saving the best for last. So this cleanup right here is from Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday? Yeah, this cleanup right here is from our live stream that we did. And we panned for like only 2 hours. So this is all from panning at Yahula Creek Park. Might want some money if you're doing good. What? They ain't gonna tell you the ratings. No. So I didn't get paid at all. You only get paid if you're on like a unionized show, and that's not a unionized show, or if you have a talent contract. But I didn't have a talent contract. I'm just a one-time fly-by-night. They said it's kind of like a job interview. You know, there may be other opportunities later, unless they thought you were just like terrible on camera or something. All right. Only thing, sometimes once this is wet, it's hard to get the mat back in. So hopefully I don't have a huge problem getting the mat back in for round 2. When dry, I should color the slip plate with permanent marker. So definitely don't use permanent marker when it's wet. That's a good point. But that, yeah, I mean, as a little indicator. Either that or like some black paint or something. I'm with you on that. We need a little indicator action. Yep, Outdoor Wally agrees. I like it. I mean, you can see it shows up decent on the red, believe it or not, but we're just not seeing it because, I mean, I'm getting all micro gold. Micro gold. There was a few decent pieces, but until it builds up. Flash in your pan. We got Ed in the house. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? So, if you guys don't already know, Tuesday is Tuesday night hangout on Flash in Your Pan show. So, we're going to get our cleanup all done before that. So, I better hurry up. If it runs over, you guys can just open up a second window. I'll try not to let it run over, though. There's more cons. What I did when I was out sluicing, I did a cleanup after every bucket. So I got more cons. I ran 6 buckets, and then after that I shoveled straight in the box for a little bit. So technically I did 7 cleanups. So we have 7 cleanups worth of cons. Yeah, Dylan wants a link to Flash's Tuesday night hangout. Somebody hook him up. Somebody hook him up, and I'll pin the message. So who's gonna do that? Put that link up in there. Put that link in there because isn't this you got Amber Monroe this time, huh? Rogue Prospector wants me to help work his creek. I mean, you never know. It's crazy. There's so many. This is a good problem to have, but there's a lot of people who have offered for me to prospect their property, and there's so many of them. It would take me a long time to meet up with all of them. And you know, I've been doing the live stream. The live streams have been making my channel do really well, and so I've been kind of sticking with that. Okay, so we got Flash in Your Pan posted it. Let me see here. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, no, back. I accidentally clicked on it. Dang it, you tricked me, Ed. I clicked on your thing. Let me keep going here. Back to the cleanup time. What's going on here? It's not letting me. Ah! My YouTube froze, you guys. Okay. I'm opening it back up. My chat disappeared, and I can't see what you're saying, guys. So just give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, cool. I have to watch a commercial to watch my own video. There's Gail. Hey, Gail. Now, how can I pin this comment without it clicking on the link? Pin message. Boom. Cha-ching. Got it. There you go. Pin message. Later on tonight, guys, everybody's gonna have to go watch the Tuesday Night Live, or Tuesday Night Hangout with Flash in Your Pan. He's got a pretty cool Rockhound guest on, Amber Monroe. So you guys aren't gonna want to miss that. Okay, all right. Well, we're done. We're done running it. Let me just give it one extra little splash. We're done, so let's let it clean out for a second. Okay. And then let's see if any gold shows up. I don't see gold. I don't even see gold. That's just craziness. I don't know. I see gold up here a little bit. I don't know. Can you guys see gold? I don't see it. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. I don't even see gold. All right, well, let's just pull this mat then. Let's just pull this mat. Okay. That's the only problem with this mat is this cleanup sluice is this thing is a very tight fit. And we may not even be able to use it for the other cleanup because I might not be able to get it back in while it's wet. In fact, that's pretty much a thing. That's pretty much a thing. When this thing's wet, it does not want to go back in. It's just, I could probably trim it down and make it fit a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, Outdoor Wally's out the door. See you, Outdoor. Aqua Donkey is in the house. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this. Go ahead and unplug it off of there. Let's set the main unit out of the way here. There we go. All right. Then I gotta splash this out just to make sure any extra black sand is off of there. Okay, get the hose out of my way. All right. Let's see. Hit with my purse. What are you guys talking about? Hit what with my purse? What are you talking about? I'm confused here. Okay, let's see here. Really not very much concentrate, is it? Out of that sluice. So that part's good. Really not much concentrate. All right, you guys ready for this? Pan it down. We don't have to pan it down very much further. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but my extreme shaker table method that we're getting ready to do. I remembered that I kind of learned it from Doc from Gold Hog. So there's a video, Pan Like a Pro, Stop Swirling, and he has a very similar method there. So I think that's where I learned it from. Let's see, what are you guys talking about here in the chat? Careless is busy at the moment. Careless, you got a farm to run. I understand that. Okay, actually, I'm getting quite a glare from this light, so I wonder if I can tilt it a little bit. See if that helps. Okay, so tap, 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 then tilt it up slightly. We should see some gold up here. And there it is. The first little bit. So 2 hours of panning, you know, this is good for 2 hours of panning. I would definitely say. So there's our first pass. What do you guys think about our first little pass right there? Okay. So, not bad. So I usually do a couple little shaker table passes. All right, and then after that, then I do my 2-pile method and call it good. So let's redo the shaker table. Another shaker table method. If you guys don't know Mount Baker Mining and Metals, I don't know what kind of gold prospecting fan you are, but he's got a really cool shaker table. And shaker tables, man, they seem like the answer for fine gold. They really do. That's why this method here works so good for me. There's still quite a bit. I mean, not quite a bit, but a little line. You really get most of it. That first shaker table go around there, you really do get most of it. See, there's how much is left the second time around. I think the camera's showing that okay, yeah. All right, so let's grab the Snuffleupagus again. Let's grab the Snuffleupagus. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and do our, a shaker table would be expensive for a hobby. You know it. Yeah, so that's why I use a 10-inch Garrett pan for my shaker table. It's way cheaper. Way cheaper. Alright, so we're just going to pan it down the rest of the way and see how much I missed with my 2 shaker table passes there. It's usually not very much. There's usually a little bit, but I usually get about 90 to 95%, maybe. So got one pile at the top, a little too much water. One pile at the top, and let's bring it back to a second pile, and that's about good for our 2 piles to start. Okay, shake it down. The bottom pile probably doesn't have much gold in it, but we're just gonna double check here. Oops. So when I get down to the very end, there could be some micros mixed in that. So then I just shake it back. Shake it back. Aqua Donkey thinks that a cleanup sluice without the mat might work like a Miller table. Yeah, that's a good point. That cleanup sluice would be great for it. You're not lying. That one would be good. Look at me going straight back to the shaker table. Just the habit. Because you get most of the small gold over to one side. Like that. You really do get most of it. So. I mean, I'm calling that good, guys. Well, we'll pan it down just for the heck of it. Why not? We'll pan it all the way down without the riffles. He does some hard rock mines in the Mount Baker Mining District. Yeah. I mean, it's a really cool channel. Really, really cool channel. Mount Baker Mining and Metals. All the smelting that he does. Very, very educational. Very, very entertaining. Here's some people outside messing around. I hope it's not some political people knocking on doors. That would be crazy if I get some politic person. Let's see. Down to the very end. Is there anything left? There's going to be some, but it's going to be such a small amount. Let's see. And we're pretty darn good. Pretty darn good at panning, guys. I've done it a few times. But there's a little bit. Little bit. And that's our last tap. And we're good. Okay. So last snufferage. Okay, and then we'll do the snuffer dump. Got it? Got it. All right, good enough. Snuffer dump. You enjoy the smelting videos? Me too, man. I just think they're super cool. Super cool. Okay, we got 90% of the black sand out already. And so let's see what we got in our gold panning live stream before we do the excellent cleanup. Now, granted, I think this is pretty good just for panning. Just for panning in a live stream, I think it's pretty good. It's not our best. Let's take a look anyway. Okay, let's see. All right. You guys see that? That's what we got in our live stream panning. It's not bad. Tap, tap, tap. Tap it over. All right. It's not bad. What do you guys think? Live stream panning session? It's a fair amount of gold just for panning. Let's work some of that black sand out. Okay, retap. Pull the black sand back. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Pull the black sand back. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and use my brand new snuffer bottle that I got from my mail just now. All right. What do you guys think about that? So that's decent little cleanup. Let's go ahead and take our black sand here and boom. What do you think? What do you think? Let's see here. All right, amount wise, I'm not really sure. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's gonna float. Oh, floating gold. What do you guys think on the amount? I think point 0.1. I do think point 0.1, which for 2 hours of panning is pretty darn good, if you ask me. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, that's funny. CJ says it the same way I did. Pretty darn good. Now just wait. If you think that's pretty darn good, just see what we got in 6+ hours of 6+ buckets of sluicing. So it was actually 6 buckets, and then I started feeding without classifying. So I would say probably the equivalent of 7 buckets of 1/4-inch material. We're going to ahead and suck this up because this is my favorite cleanup pan, and I need that. So, all right, we'll set that aside. We're going to weigh this up later. I'm thinking I'm going to make it part of my shirt and dirt guess. So I think I've figured out how I want to do that. All right. So should I pan these out? You guys want me to pan this out? You want me to pan it out real quick? Why not? So we're gonna find out how much did the Dream Mat miss? How much do you guys think it missed? Actually, I really don't want to do that right now. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. If we're gonna check the loss, let's check it on the fat cleanup. Let's check the loss on the fat cleanup. All right, so we put these back in their bucket they came out of. Everything loses some, 100%, 100%. But sometimes it's Dream Mat, you get like 2 specks in the cleanup. All right, dump my water back out. Cool. So now we got a lot more cons. Got a lot more cons to deal with now, guys. This bucket's full of cons. Well, not full, but it's got a lot. Okay. And here it is, the Lucky Firehouse Subs bucket. And a 20 mesh classifier. And there we go. We're gonna have some good gold in here, guys. We're gonna have some good gold in here. And I think I'm gonna use the small cleanup sluice. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the smaller cleanup sluice. And so it's gonna look insane. It's gonna blow up this mat. It's gonna blow the mat up. You guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready to see a cleanup sluice mat that's loaded with gold. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess before. I think it's a top 10 cleanup. I do think it's a top 10 cleanup for me. Let's see how well the mat goes back. Okay, so we're gonna use Dream Mat again, okay? But we're gonna use an even shorter Dream Mat. All right. So, is there gonna be gold in here? I doubt it. Am I gonna check anyways? Yes. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. We probably don't even need to technically pan it. Just probably roll it back and see. All right. Let's see what we got here. Mandy's in the house? Hey, Mandy. Hey, Mandy. So we got some big rocks in there. Pretty sure there's no gold in those. Alright. Let's see. Ought to be at least some lead shot in here. The amount of material I ran. I know I saw some lead shot when I was running the material. Although, where is it? I thought I saw lead shot in the box. Which is crazy for there to be no lead shot. Crazy. Crazy for there to be no lead shot. I can't even believe it. This is like baffling to me. There ought to be lead shot. That's nuts. Okay, let's see how much we got here. Oh man, I spilled some of the big rocks. Oh, I threw them in there. Duh. I just threw these in there. I threw him in my -20. Silly Aaron. Silly Aaron. Make sure we pick those all out. Okay. Anything special in there? I don't think so. Not really. What we got? We got some mica schist. We got some small pieces of quartz. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. All right, put those aside. Put that aside. And pull it out. So let's see how much we got to feed through the box. That's quite a bit. We got to scoop all that through. Oh man, it's gonna take a while, guys. But that's all right. I mean, are we on a time schedule? Kinda, because of Ed's live. So we got Ed's live to deal with. Okay, so let's figure out how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna probably use this as a stand. Okay. And let me go get my little baby right here and right here. Okay. All right, we got the microcell dream mat once again, but it goes in this one. So hopefully this one fits. This thing kind of shrinks up too. It shrunk. It's actually a little smaller than it was when I got it. Ah, shoot. Got a different idea. Cha-ching! Vortex mat in the house. Vortex mat in the house. That's what we're doing. If this vortex mat's not blown up, I'll be shocked. Absolutely shocked. The vortex mat is not completely lit up. You guys mad at me for using the vortex? Luber up instead of the dream mat? Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Alright, so how I did this before is kind of have to finagle it. So if I put that there, all I need to do is make sure that the water's coming off even on the end. How's that work? Okay. I want you guys to see as much as you can. I mean, you can see pretty good. This wall's just in your way a little bit. That's all right. Okay. So this, you obviously have to turn it down way more. Let's see. Look at that. It's level. It's already level. It's already level. The vortex mat also has bubbles. It has the bubble problem. Let's see, where'd my toothbrush go? Looks good. Thank you, sir. I think it looks good too. I mean, I'm not too worried about the bubbles. Here's what they say, that if you turn it on and then turn it off, that gets rid of the bubbles, and then turn it back on. Let's see. That didn't exactly work. That's way too hot. Way too hot. That's not way too hot. That looks fine to me. What do y'all think? Conveyor belt matting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Conveyor belt matting it is, but that's what's in the gold cubes. What's the name of that one? This one also came from Mining Magnets. The name of the mat, they call it the Vortex mat. So I bought this one from Mining Magnets, and then I tried to step it up. Let's see if I can change the light to where it's not as much glare. That's a lot of glare. That's less glare. All right. Yeah, Ed says it works. Question is it going to look cool with tons of gold in it or not? That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see, how's it clearing out? I think it's good. We're going to be here for a while, guys. So I'm just going to feed this and read the chat mindlessly. Anything looks cool with gold. I agree. Hit the like button. Only showing 7 likes. Only 7 likes. I'm showing 28 likes. I show 28. So sometimes it doesn't refresh. YouTube's like that. You're running your cleanup buddy kit? What is that? Tell me about it. What is that? Can always count on you for a like. Yeah, Dylan, I appreciate you, man. You're here all the time supporting the channel. I appreciate all you guys. 100%. 100%. Florida people are slow. You can only hit it. No, you can hit the like button twice. It just unlikes. Yeah, the Dream Map fans might be mad at me for using the Vortex, but the reason I use the Vortex is you see how much easier it slid in and out. I think these 3D printed things, I think they kind of shrink. I think they shrink over time. And so the mat got more and more difficult to get in and out. Same thing happened with the big one. Ed has one of them for sale. Awesome. Hit Ed up offline. Make a deal. Yeah, I think I should. What do you guys think? Should I start selling prospecting equipment on my website or what? Harder to do a cleanup, but it works well. Yeah, it definitely works. Now this thing's gonna barely have any concentrates. Let's see if we're seeing any gold yet. Okay, I see it. I see gold stuck down in there, but like not very much. But we're not very far into it. There should be quite a bit of gold. Either there's gonna be quite a bit of gold, or there's gonna be, you guys, I'm an idiot again, twice. Idiot 2 times. Oh my goodness. I did it both times. Both times I forgot my catch pan. Golly. Catch pan in place. Yeah. Many newbies ask about pans. Yeah. There's a lot of gold. You watch that video, I'm not crazy. Yeah, no, there's a lot of gold in here. There's a lot of gold in here. I mean, and if it doesn't blow up the cleanup sluice, it's going to blow up the finishing pan. The only thing I'm concerned with is mercury. We're going to see. I'm most concerned about the sluice losing the mercury. Because sometimes the mercury, I don't know, it kind of rolls around in the pan. So I'm thinking it kind of does the same thing a little bit in the sluice. I'll see you later, Ed. Yep, we'll be there. You guys, if you don't see the pinned comment in the chat, pinned comment in the chat is the Flash in Your Pan Tuesday Night Hangout. So definitely go over there after this and hang out with Ed from Flash in Your Pan and his guest Amber Monroe, the rock hounding expert, rock hounding expert from Ohio, same state as Ed, I think. I think they're both in Ohio. Well, I know Ed's in Ohio, but I mean, I think she's in Ohio too. All right. You bought a bag of Cherokee, North Carolina for $25 and got 2 tiny specks. Oh man, what the heck? That is insane. That's insane. I can't believe that somebody would do that. People are dirty sometimes. They really are. Let's see. It's hard to see how well it's cleaning out because it's a black mat with black sand. It's doing all right. She lives up near Toledo. Cool. Cool. Yeah, it's interesting how her YouTube channel is very slow to catch on, but her Facebook is blowing up out of control. I don't think she's been using YouTube as much until more recently. But yeah, she has a talk show called Rockhound Talk Live, I think. James is back to hunting arrowheads. I've never actually found one myself, although that was my grandfather's hobby, and I was with somebody when they found one, but I never found one of my own. Never found my own. Hey Aaron, any chance we could meet up when you head back to Dahlonega? David, so more than likely, yes. It just depends on when you're here, but most weekends I'm at Yahula Creek. Most weekends. But if I know you're coming, I got to know you're coming. Otherwise, I mean, I don't want to make other plans if I know you're coming. Somebody else, I tried to meet up with them this weekend. It just didn't work out. I was at the creek all day Sunday, and I didn't see him out there. That wasn't you, David, was it? I think that was somebody different. They emailed me or commented and said that they were gonna. They came from Arkansas, and then I never saw them. Homestead Aquarius, welcome to the cleanup room. Welcome to the cleanup room. We got the Vortex mat popping here, and our little Mining Magnets cleanup sluice. I'm seeing a little bit of gold in there. I just don't know if you guys are going to see it on camera because of the glare. The glare is out of control. What if I turn this thing all the way down? Is that better or worse? I think it might be better. I think it's better. Can you guys see better now? Or worse? I think you can see better. Although, what's the deal here? My water seems like it's slowing down for some reason. Whoa. It's not too hot, is it? I probably messed up. Good thing I'm catching my tailings. But if I turn it up hotter, we'll see the gold better. It's not different. It's not better or not worse. Alright. What if I completely turn it off? What if I turn the light off? Because I feel like gold shows up good in shade. So, let's see. Nope. That ain't gonna work neither, is it? Let me see once it shows up on camera. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work either. I don't know. I can't see as good. I don't know. You might be able to see the gold better on camera. You can see more gold now. Okay. All right. Well, we're just going to do this. There's less light for me, but that works. Gold hates interior lighting. I think you're right. I really do. What's going on here? My electricity seems to be fluctuating. Oddly enough. There ought to be way more gold in this box right now. It's just, I'm surprised. At the very least, this first little riffle right here should be blinging. Right underneath the blue. How much does it cost to pan at Yahula? It doesn't cost anything. It's a public park. You just show up and get in the water. You see little specks on and off now? Well, it should be straight blown up. It really should, but I mean, I'm still... Look how much I got left. When we get to the end, I'll be shocked if this thing doesn't just look like straight up gold. Yeah, after it clears up for a second, one speck in the middle stands out. Yeah, I think that's crazy how having the light off is better. You need to zoom. It's too far away. I'm using the front-facing camera. It won't let me zoom. It won't let me zoom. You want me to, I mean, here, I can try this. And then this. And then, let's see here. Man, it's that glare, guys. It really is. It's hard to see. Alright, let's go ahead and... Man, that's... Focus. Focus! Hey, look at that. Alright, we got the good camera. The good camera works way better. Okay, okay. Alright. I switched it around. There you go. That looks way better. You see the stars in there, huh? When you kind of let it clean out for a second. Joseph sees it better now. Yeah, I should have been using that 4K rear-facing camera anyways. Yeah, there's one like halfway down. I see that. What? Careless, you're not moving to a deserted island? Stop being silly. I mean, you're allowed to be silly, but... Yep, I knew her when she was just a moderator. Oh, y'all are crazy. I mean, you guys, I'm expecting 0.4 grams is my guess. 0.4. And so for there to not be more gold showing up in this thing, that's kind of crazy. You'll slide me $1,000 for that comment? You're crazy. Alright, 0.38, the vortex mat hides the stuff in those black cells. The black sand is burying it. There's a lot of gold in it. Okay. Well, once you get a certain amount of gold, though, it should like really poke up. Really poke up. Careless, you're going to give Dylan 1,000. Well, fine. I don't want your 1,000 anyway. I don't want your 1,000. Meanie. Dylan gasps. Isn't that crazy how less light works better? You can see better with less lighting. Now I know never to use the front-facing camera again. I like to be able to read the chat and look at you. That's why I was using it. Bent Fork, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? We are doing the cleanup, and hopefully it's an awesome one. But we're gonna find out here in a second. I mean, you guys already saw my original little tap up from the creek. Actually, the thumbnail. You guys see the thumbnail? That's the gold we're cleaning up right now. The gold in the thumbnail is the gold we're cleaning up at this exact moment. Tim wants to go with Careless. All right, so for the shirt and dirt, okay? For the shirt and dirt, this is going to be what you're going to guess. So if you're a member or a patron, and you want to participate in the shirt and dirt giveaway, you're going to guess to the 1,000th of a gram what this cleanup right here that I'm working on right now is. But if you want to participate, you have to be a member, and it's only 99 cents. And the join button's right there. And we do members only live streams, and it's a lot of fun. I think so anyway. I enjoy hanging out with my members. You're not going to send a boat for me? Send a boat for me. Golly, I was expecting to see way more gold in this gold cube. Or not gold cube, but you know what I'm saying. It really is just hard to see it. Tim says, support the channel. Thank you, sir. Careless is going to get a sat phone. Let me know how that works out. Let me know how that works out. You living in the wilderness alone. Dylan says 0.372. Okay, so Dylan, your guesses are going to have to be in the comments. Your guesses are going to have to be in the comments of this live stream, not in the chat, in the comments. It'd be way harder for me to go through the whole chat. Why can't you? I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, you're going to give up stores. You're going to give up all civilization. I mean, you're a farmer, so I guess you can grow your own food. Yeah, I'm thinking 0.4, but I could be totally wrong, and it ended up being way less. That's it, you're gone. What? Oh. Man, that's mean. I got a mean moderator. Let me know when you sell pay dirt. You want to break from metal detecting and pan some gold. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. I really am. I don't know where to buy fine gold. So I kind of like, I mean, some people want pay dirt and they want chunky gold. Like this is the gold that I got from the Chris Hahn gold mine that they give to their tourists. Look how chunky that is. But that's what I've been putting in my pay dirt. I'd like to have some fine gold. Some people like a challenge. That made you laugh. You felt like you were 8 again. Who did? I did? What did I say that made you feel 8 again? I called you a meanie? Yeah, Dylan likes to chase finds. Yeah, I enjoy that aspect of it. So you think all them little sparkles that you're seeing on the camera is actually gold, huh? I don't know. I don't know. We're getting close. Here's what we got. Your mom says you can't come over because you're a meanie? That's funny. Okay. The delay is like 20 seconds. It's crazy. I'm watching myself on the screen. About 30 bucks. How much is 0.4 worth in that type of gold? So yeah, 0.4. About $32. $28 is 10. I don't know what the price of gold is today. I mean, I see sparkles in there, but I was really hoping it would blow this mat up. I really was. The last scoops have the most in them. Gail was listening and wondering about turning this car around. What are you talking about, Gail? Why would you turn the car around? That's for what? Meanies. You like to see me play around with that sluice without the mat? Okay, to use it like a miller table? Alright. I mean, I think that's going to be on the list. I think it's going to be on the list. Because you could really tune that thing. Bent Fork says $2,359.43 an ounce. That is just complete insanity. So what's that divided by 31.1 times 0.4? I mean, as close as we are to the end, this thing is not blown up. It's unbelievable. So Careless, Aaron did one cleanup for Shirt and Dirt. Yep, this is the cleanup for the Shirt and Dirt. Alright. We're getting to the end now. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess, because the very end is what has the most gold in it. Nope, I'm gonna make a mess if I try to dump it. Alright, let's try this. Let's try not to make a mess here, buddy. That's where all the good gold is, too. That very last little bit. Okay, that's it. It's run. It's run. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in on it. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Let me walk around here. Undo it from the thing. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, why is it doing that? I mean, it's kind of surprising. It really is kind of surprising. I really thought it would be blown up. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Wow. Okay. Well, let's shut it off and find out. Let's shut it off and find out. I mean, I know there's gold in there, right? There has to be gold. There's no doubt that there's gold. The question is, how much? Okay. 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 Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. All right. Is there black sand stuck up there? Kind of looked like there was. Yeah, I think it's good. All right. Okay, we're definitely panning out these tailings to find out. Yeah, if you ask questions in the chat, there's a lot of knowledgeable people in the chat. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much is left in there. All right. So how's the lighting now? I think it's good now with less lighting. That's crazy. The lighting on the camera is way better than the... what I see in person. Yeah, see, that's already... we're already ready for the shaker table. We're ready for the shaker table right now. Okay. Am I zoomed out all the way, or is it zoomed in for some reason? I think it's zoomed in. Is it? Yeah, it was zoomed in. Crazy. Okay. My bad, guys. You see a picker? I don't know. Let's find out. You see that yellow spot? You guys see that yellow spot right there? Okay. All right. What do you guys think? It's looking fat. I told you it was a fat cleanup. I told you it was fat. I don't think it's a half. I don't think it's a half. I don't even think it's 0.4. I think it's 0.3. I don't know. Look how small though. Look at that. Golly, it looks so pretty. Golly. So we did good. We did good. It's just looking like more and more the more we go. Ah! Oh, guys, that's nice. That's nice. I knew we did good. I knew we did good. I still don't think it's a half. Or it might be 0.4. It might be 0.4. Yeah, the small stuff adds up, guys. There ain't no joke. All right, let's go. Hey, is it lame if I make the Flower Gold Wizard sound effect? Got it. Sorry, guys. I'm a Flower Gold Wizard fan. So that's just, you're going to have to deal with it. Where's it from? So this gold is from North Georgia. That's where this gold right here is from, North Georgia, on private property. Isn't Georgia gold mostly pure? Yeah, Mike, they say 20, well, actually, the Yahula gold. Well, I actually made a button of flower gold and had it tested with the XRF. And it came out 22 karat, but it had lead and iron contamination, so it was probably higher. The XRF detected lead, little pieces of lead and iron that I didn't get cleaned out of the flour before we melted it. We didn't refine it because we wanted a realistic idea. So let's see on the second tap. Is the second tap, I bet you the second tap is going to be more than we got in our first cleanup. Look at our second tap. And there's still a lot to walk up. Yeah, our second tap is more than our first cleanup. Our second tap up is more than our whole first cleanup. Look at that. Dude, yeah, that's our second shaker table. Yeah, I think you guys are right. It would have been lame if I did this one first, because you would have been like, wow, this is lame relative to what we already had. Okay. All right, let's go for shaker table number 3. You wouldn't be complaining with that? I'm definitely not complaining, bro. I'm definitely not complaining. It's been a while since I've had a cleanup like that, so I'm kind of glad we got rained out and I went to my private location. So I'm gonna definitely want to go back there soon, because I want to break my record. I want to break my record, guys, and get more than a gram. I think I can do it. I believe in myself. If I go back to my private location with my sluice box. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, look how much there is. Look at that. Shaker table number 3, still producing gold. Shaker table number 3, still producing gold. Oh my goodness. So, all right, you believe in me? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Golly. I figure if I go do about 200-300 shovels, I might be able to do it. But I'm gonna have to work really hard. I'm gonna get there like early in the day. But how do you like that for tap over number 3? For tap over number 3, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I gotta say, this is a fantastic. I can't wait for the snuffer dump. I can't wait for the snuffer dump. I'm excited. You were thinking a half a gram, Gina? I hope you're right. Gina, I'm glad that you believe in me. It's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and shake it back down. Let's pan it down a little bit more. I think that I have to go through the tailings to get a fair... I'm going to pan through the tailings. That's just going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. I'm panning through them. How long did I run for? I ran, so what I did is I classified 6 buckets to a 1/4 inch. And then after that, I fed it directly without classifying for another 30 minutes. So somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 to 8 buckets. 7 to 8 buckets of 1/4 inch is my approximation here. It's taking a while to get all this gold out of here, huh? Golly. What is that, tab up number 4? Tab up number 4. Still coming. Yeah. Guys, this is decent, man. This is really decent. It really is. Golly. Okay, now I see some merc. Now I see some mercury, so this is where it starts to get really hard. Or more difficult. Who we got in the house? A rig crab. Hey. So what is it, 1/5 of a yard, says Tim? So I would say a 1/4 inch bucket is approximately 3 buckets. So I'm thinking about 13 to 14 buckets per yard. So I'm thinking it was closer to half a yard, bro. I think it was closer to half a yard. When I got my record, I did over a yard. So yeah. All right, back to the 2-pile method. Two-pile method, pile 1. Okay, got 2 piles. Shake it down, separate my 2 piles. Pan the bottom pile, almost to the end. Good enough. Reintegrate it into the top pile. I have a feeling there's going to be a decent amount of gold left in here. Okay, I see gold trying to work its way back into my bottom pile, so we can't have that. So we got to stop. Pan down the bottom pile. I'm not reading the chat right now, guys, because this is the part where I kind of have to focus just a little bit. So sorry about that. You guys are good at entertaining each other. Bent Fork says, so what's 1 bucket of -8? It's not an exact amount. It's not an exact. You would have to count shovels for me to, maybe it's a good experiment to do. Count shovels, fill up 1 bucket without classifying, see how many shovels it takes. Then fill up a bucket with classifying and see how many shovels it takes. But you got to shovel similar material. Okay, that's good. You have to rotate shovels. So 1 shovel, unclassified. Next shovel, classified. Keep doing that. Rotate and then compare. You forgot to plug in your phone. Oh man. 40 buckets unclassified, 1 yard. Yeah, 40 to 42, somewhere in that neighborhood. Probably depends on how full you get your buckets. 40 would be full buckets. Okay, so here, I mean, I'm not seeing gold, so I'm just continuing up. Okay, I see a little piece of gold. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, shake. Pull it back. Keep going. Alright, I definitely see gold in the top pile still. I see gold in the top pile. Guys, I think half a gram. I think half gram. I could be totally wrong. 0.4 was my original guess. I think I'm going to stick with 0.4. All right, now we're just going to tap it up. Now we just tap it up. God, there's a lot of gold left in there. There's a decent amount of gold left in there, guys. Oh, it's crazy. It's the mercury. So, I mean, not a lot. Not a lot, but. David Bogan says 0.56. Okay, now the last little bit, we're just going to pan it down. I think there's some tiny bits of mercury balls at the bottom, but let's just look. Oh yeah, see there's gold left still, just barely. But we're going to shaker table it, or Miller table it down. I call this the Miller table method, even though it's clearly not a Miller table, but you know, I got my shaker table method and my Miller table method of panning. Basically, all I mean is I'm using the same principle that makes those gadgets work. Okay, calling that good, guys. Time for the snuffer dunk. That is how I clean up fine gold. That is how I do it by hand. I've done it 1,000 times now. Everybody does it different, but that's my method. So it works for me. So that's how I do it. It's like a bottomless pan. The gold just keeps coming. Okay. Here it is. Here is the magical moment of the original snuffer dump. Now there's still black sand, just a little bit, but this is where we'll really get our first opportunity to see all of the gold in one place. Tim says it's going to be awesome. Let's see. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Look at that. There's a chunky piece. There's a couple chunky bits in there. But isn't that cool? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it looks cool. Okay. Let's shake it down. Let's shake it down and play with our gold. Shaky, shaky. Eggs and bakey. I'm not talking because I'm focusing. Clean. You like how I did that? You like how I got that gold clean? I mean, there's still black sand. All right, I won't be lazy. All right, I'll clean it up a little better. Yeah, I tend to not talk much when I'm doing this. So I'm just gonna paint away the black sand like that. There's a chunky piece of black sand. Get out of here. I don't want you in here, bro. You got to get out. Okay. Okay. Now, get out of here, black sand. We don't want you. We don't want you in our pan. Oh, what you know? What you know? Okay, let's play with it. You gotta play with your gold, right? Gotta play with it, right? Gotta spread it out, tap it up, move it around. Give you guys a fair opportunity to make your guesses. Hobo Rob, what you think, bro? What you know about that pile of flour right there? You're just in time to guess. You're just in time to guess. Well, I mean, you got time to guess. You can leave your guess in the comments, not in the chat, in the comments. Guess in the comments. Oh my god, dude. Ah! Oh, I got gold fever. I legit have gold fever, guys. Golly. Hey, do you need a... Here. All right. You got gold fever, Gina? We both got it. We both got it. All right. So you guys have had a pretty good look at it. You've had a look at it in all kinds of different angles, all kinds of different configurations. We're gonna tap, tap, tap-a-roo. All right. 1,000th of a gram. Closest gets a shirt in dirt. Joseph Knowlton, he got the last shirt in dirt because somehow he's like the best guesser there is. I don't know. Man, that's thick. You're addicted to the tap up? Okay. Let's do some more tap ups. First you gotta untap it, right? First you gotta untap it. Then you can switch it over here. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo, like Happy Gilmore. Let's try to make a long smile. That was a lame long smile. It wants to be in a pile. It doesn't want to be in a smile. It wants to be a pile. Woo! Guys, I got gold fever. I have gold fever because that excites me. That excites me. I like it. And I'm going to beat it next weekend. I'm going to get even more next weekend. Woo! Man, 5678 says Mike Jones. It's Mike Jones. You're not the Mike Jones rapper, are you? Okay, so here's how you prevent your gold from floating. Because this is the part there. If you don't do it swiftly, like that, so you know gold floated. If I would have played footsie with it, the gold tends to float. But as long as you don't play footsie with it, it stays. Wow, 0.86 says Scott. I don't know, Scott. I don't know. Okay, so I don't really feel like shutting the stream down quite yet because I gotta know. Oh, Ed's gonna be. What time is Ed starting? It's 8 o'clock. All right, you guys can stick. You see my reflection? You can stick around if you want. I'm going to. Where's my other device? Okay, so if you want to stick around, here's what you got to do. Open up your other device. Okay. Open up your device and go over to flash in your pan, and let's see, you just pop it up on here, flash in your pan. Okay, I don't want to see an ad. Okay, I don't want to see an ad. There's Amber. Okay, we got to get rid of this commercial. But we got to support our homies. So, let's see. Subscribers only mode. Okay, well, that's me. So, cool. Learn more. Oh, this is my work phone. I'm like, well, dang it. I guess I can't chat. That's crazy. All right, Ed. See what you did? I tried to watch on my work phone. So, apparently I'm not subscribed. Dude, that was lame. I got busted. I just got busted. Wow, I got busted for not being subscribed on my work phone. Wow. Okay, but it's at least watching. I'm at least watching it. Okay, guys, so I don't know. I want to know. Yes, it's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. Other device. Well, I have a work phone, bro. Like it's not like I didn't pay for that. Both phones. I only paid for one. So, since we have so much cons, I'm just going to paint it with my Super Sleuths, which I'm going to have to straddle. No, I don't know. Oh, here's what we got to do. Okay, so you got to stratify facing this way, and then this way for the dip and lift. Get this hose out of my way. All right, let's see. How much do you guys think I missed? Look at that mess. I'm definitely not paying attention to the chat right now, sorry. Alright, I'll look at the chat. Other device. Okay, well, I think my chat's froze again. Okay, because that's been there, that same message has been there forever. So how do I change it to live chat? My finger's wet. Ah, dang it. It's on top messages. Ah, I don't want, there we go. No, I don't want that. I want chat filter live messages. Live all. Thank you. Why does YouTube do that? I want to see everybody's messages. I think everybody's gone. Everybody went to Ed. Everybody went to Ed, which is good. How much gold did we lose in the first time around? I think we had a fantastic cleanup, guys. I am quite happy. Quite happy. Bent forks in both, awesome. Dylan wants to know if there's gold lost. I do too, that's why I'm doing this. I know there's gold lost. 100%. I'm gonna get gold out of these cons for 3, if I could run 3 times. I think there's gonna be, oh no. My good cleanup pan, dang it, is occupied with gold that's drying. I guess we're going to use the super sluice all the way down. 6 specks. You really got to stratify when it's pure black sand like this. Takes a long time. I don't need to be super careful. We're going to break our record next weekend, guys. I'm going to do it. As long as there's enough water for me to put my sluice box in the exact same place I had it at the end of the last video, it's over with. Record destroyed. So Ed hasn't officially started his stream yet. I see he's still kind of scrolling through some. We're getting there. Still says 30? Yeah, maybe 29, yeah. Hey, Stu, what's going on? You got here right at the very end. You got here right at the very end, buddy. And so here, let me show, since you just got here, buddy. Here's the gold that we got. It's really good cleanup for me. I think we're about 0.4 grams was my guess. And all I'm doing now is I'm going back through the tailings from the cleanup sluice to see if the cleanup sluice had a good capture rate or not. Which I know the capture rate was good, but where's my other blue pan? I think I'm gonna use this pan to. Let's do that. Let's use this pan to finish it down because it's got smaller riffles. All right. You like that, Stu?
So we're actually hoping to see very little gold, but I know there's going to be gold in here. And if anything, what I expect to be in here is the mercury. I expect there to be some mercury amalgam. So I don't use mercury on purpose. If you're new to the channel, it is in the creeks from the 1800s. So there's lots of creeks and rivers with mercury in them in Georgia. Unfortunately. The water adding a nice ASMR. That's funny. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna just go ahead and do the shaker table method. That's probably good. We're gonna do the shaker table method. I'm curious to see how good the camera picks up the gold on the blue background. Let me see if I can get these big rocks out of here. I shouldn't have mixed my big rocks back in with my tailings, but I did. Guess I could classify it again. But if there's gold in the tailings, we're going to find it here in a second. I mean, so far, there's a few specks right there. Okay, let's just go all the way back. Okay, now let's tap. Okay, I'm super impressed, guys. Super unbelievably impressed. The Vortex mat works. I mean, it works. It works. Golly. I mean, you can see that piece of gold right there. Unbelievably, guys. Unbelievably. Unbelievably good capture rate. Wow. Quite impressed. Quite impressed. What do you guys think? You're doing the live streams this weekend too? So I'll live stream one of the 2 days. On the other day, I'm gonna do something different. So let's go ahead. Unbelievable. I mean, I'm just unreal, guys. Unreal. Unreal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see here. How's that camera angle? I think it's good because I'm looking straight at it. All right. So, yeah, let me go ahead and flip it up to the front-facing camera so I can look at you guys and read the chat. So, let me, okay. Okay, and then, okay, and then, boom. All right, I'm back. Paul, what's up? What's up? Tim, it was a great cleanup, man. I'm going to try to break my record. I'm trying to break my record next weekend. It's gonna happen. Homestead Aquarius 1.5 grams, but it's locked up in a Dos Pesos coin. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm distracted by my dream. Right now, I'm dreaming in my head of breaking the record. First of all, I don't know how much this is, but I know it's pretty darn good. Okay, so that's what we got in our Saturday cleanup. I think that's pretty darn good. So based on how much we got, where I dug, I know I can beat my record. Thanks, Gina. You're excited too?
I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Man, yeah, I do have the fever bad. I do have the fever bad. Isn't it crazy how excited you can get over $30 worth of gold? You bet I break it? We'll see. In order for me to break my record, I have to work extremely hard. Extremely hard. I won't have time to sit there and set up my camera at different angles and, oh, look at this and record that and do that. No. I'm going to put the camera over in the corner. I'm going to turn on the time lapse and I'm going to work for 8 hours straight. I'm going to work for 8 hours straight, take a few bites, drink a little bit of water, work for 8 hours straight, feeding the box directly without a classifier in that same spot, and we're going to break a gram. We're going to break a gram and break our record. Paul, that won't count. That won't count. I can't have an assistant. I mean, I can have an assistant, but it won't count as a record if there's two of us digging. I gotta get it all myself. I need a gold digger. Yeah, I do need a gold digger. And I see, really, okay, so do they have dating apps where you can find gold diggers with cinematography degrees that are willing to work for free and follow me around with the camera and edit all the video for me and not charge me for it? And then we'll date. We'll date. Is that what I bought at the gold mine? Absolutely not, Burrow. That is what I just pinned, or that's what I sluiced this weekend. What I bought at the gold mine, I gave away half of it in my pay dirt to Joseph. But look at this. This is my gold that I've mined. There's a half ounce of gold right there. Half ounce, half ounce. This is the gold from the Cresson mine. So it's definitely chunkier and prettier. My gold is ugly. So you see that right there? See that hunk? You know what that is? That's sponge gold. So I used to have mercury flour gold, and then when I heated up the mercury in my retort, the flour gold turned into a hunk. Stanley McFalls, the Southern comedian. What's good? What is good? So Stanley, where do you perform stand-up? Are you a stand-up comedian? Maybe I'll have to come check that out. And Joseph. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the live stream. We got a fat cleanup and we got a decent cleanup. We got 2 cleanups. So that was awesome. And I appreciate all you guys for watching. So please like and subscribe and share the video and do all that other wonderful stuff, including becoming a member and joining the Patreon and all that. But you guys already know that, because if you're watching my live stream, you've been with me for a while. Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's not that far. I think you're like an hour away or something like that. Peace out, everyone.